Los Angeles City Council. Nury Martinez resigns as president of LA City Council following leaked audio of racist remarks. I am truly ashamed. I know this is the result of my own actions, said Martinez, who issued a public apology. Los Angeles, Cab, Nury Martinez has resigned as president of the Los Angeles City Council 24 hours after a leaked audio recording revealed her and Councilman Kevin De Leon making racist comments. Martinez released the following statement on Monday morning. I take responsibility for what I said, and there are no excuses for those comments. I'm so sorry. I sincerely apologize to the people I hurt with my words, to my colleagues, their families, especially to Mike, Sean, and your son. As a mother, I know better, and I am sorry. I am truly ashamed. I know this is the result of my own actions. I'm sorry to your entire family for putting you through this. As someone who believes deeply in the empowerment of communities of color, I recognize my comments undercut that goal. Going forward, reconciliation will be my priority. I have already reached out to many of my Black colleagues and other Black leaders to express my regret in order for us to heal. I ask for forgiveness from my colleagues and from the residents of this city that I love so much. In the end, it is not my apologies that matter most, it will be the actions I take from this day forward. I hope that you will give me the opportunity to make amends. Therefore, effective immediately, I am resigning as president of the Los Angeles City Council. It's unclear if Martinez will be vacating her council seat, or if she's just stepping down in her role as president. The leaked audio from an October 2021 conversation became public Sunday when an anonymous user posted it on Reddit. In it, Martinez was heard referring to Councilman Mike Bonen's black son by a racist slur in Spanish and referring to his misbehavior during a parade by remarking this kid needs a beatdown. The remarks were made during a conversation involving Councilman Gil Cedillo, De Leon, and LA County Federation of Labor President Ron Herrera, focusing on the politically sensitive process of redrawing council district boundaries. Their talk also touched on the efforts to replace Councilman Mark Ridley Thomas, who's been indicted on federal corruption charges. Bonen and many other LA leaders called for Martinez and De Leon to resign. We are appalled, angry, and absolutely disgusted that Nury Martinez attacked our son with horrific racist slurs and talked about her desire to physically harm him, Bonen wrote in a statement with his partner Sean Arian. It's vile, abhorrent, and utterly disgraceful. Bonen says his son was under 3 years old at the time of the 2017 parade referred to in the conversation. Bonen also called for De Leon and Herrera, who was part of the conversation, to resign from their positions. Bonen said he was also upset at the tacit acceptance of the remarks by Cedillo, who was also present. De Leon issued an apology Sunday. There were comments made in the context of this meeting that are wholly inappropriate, and I regret appearing to condone and even contribute to certain insensitive comments made about a colleague and his family in private. I've reached out to that colleague personally, he said. On that day, I fell short of the expectations we set for our leaders, and I will hold myself to a higher standard. Among other comments, Martinez belittled Bonen, who is white and has a black son, and criticized the child for his behavior at a Martin Luther King Day parade, saying Bonen's son was misbehaving on a float, which might have tipped over if she and the other women on the float didn't step in to parent this kid. They're raising him like a little white kid, Martinez said. I was like, this kid needs a beatdown. Let me take him around the corner, and then I'll bring him back. Martinez also called the child Ese Changuito, Spanish for that little monkey. De Leon also criticized Bonen. Mike Bonen won't FG ever say peep about Latinos. He'll never say a FG word about us, he said. De Leon compared Bonen's handling of his son at the MLK parade to when Nury brings her little yard bag or the Louis Vuitton bag. Su negrito, like on the side, Martinez added, using a Spanish term for a black person that's considered demeaning by many. Cedillo, who was present for the conversation but was not reported to have made any offensive remarks himself, issued an apology for not intervening. I want to start by apologizing. While I did not engage in the conversation in question, I was present at times during this meeting last year. It is my instinct to hold others accountable when they use derogatory or racially divisive language. Clearly, I should have intervened. I failed in holding others and myself to the highest standard. The hurtful and harmful remarks made about my colleague's son were simply unacceptable. We choose public life, but our family should always be off limits and never part of the political discourse. Civil rights groups and other city leaders have issued statements condemning the remarks, with some calling for disciplinary measures against the council members. The Los Angeles I love is a welcoming and nurturing place, Mayor Eric Garcetti said. As mayor, as a father, and as an Angelino, I am saddened by what I read. There is no place in our city family for attacks on colleagues and their loved ones, and there is no place for racism anywhere in LA. Everyone in our city deserves to feel safe and treated with equal respect. These words fall short of those values. The National Association of Latino elected and appointed officials called the comments appalling, heartbreaking, and unacceptable. First off, there is absolutely no place, zero place, for racism among anyone in public service, said Erica Bernal Martinez with Naleo. With Los Angeles being the diverse city that it is, there are very complex challenges before us affecting the everyday lives of Angelinos. ¿Quieres leer este artículo en español? Has click aquí.
The night where he's in Judah asleep. I wonder who will wake him, bring him to his feet. Speak now or forever hold your peace. There's a night where he's in Judah asleep. I wonder who will wake him.